Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome to some more EVE Online. So in today's video I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update about how it's been going inside the wormhole, where we've been living for almost a week now, and it's been going decently well. On the money aspect, I'm pretty sure this could be interesting for some newer players so that they know what to expect from something like this. We are in a C1 wormhole, so it's the worst type of wormhole when it comes to making money, but we still managed to pull around 200 million in loot so far in less than a week. I think it's 6 days or something like that, and we've only played 5 of those. So yeah, we feel that it's actually decent. It's not great money, but overall for just the C1 wormhole, it's actually okay. 200 million in just under a week. Spawn rates, I would say we've had 2 to 3 combat sites spawn in the wormhole every day. So from that is where our income comes. So we did not do anything like gas mining or data sites or any other activities in the wormhole. We've just done the combat sites, such as this one right here, that have spawned in the wormhole, and that has netted us around 200 million in, I would say, 5 days playtime. On the wormhole distribution front, it's been yeah, very weird actually. We've had several days where the only wormhole present was our static, so the one that is always present in any wormhole, and so we were basically safe, because if you haven't opened up this wormhole, then normally it has no exit just yet, and that means you're actually completely cut off from the rest of New Eden, unless you go towards the wormhole and open it up, or someone happens to open a K162 into your wormhole system. But yeah, it's a relative safe situation, and we've been like that 3 of the 6 days. On the other 3 days, on the other hand, we've always had 2 to 3 incoming K162 wormholes on top of the static. So it's really either we're almost completely safe, because there is a good chance that no one can actually get into the system at that point, or there's actually a lot of entrances and we have to be very careful with what we do when we're in that kind of situation. So it really varies quite a lot from day to day. One thing we've also found out, you may even be able to tell it from the footage that you're seeing in the background, is that my brother gets aggro from the sleepers around 70 to 80% of the time. And we are speculating that it is because he has a web that he actively uses, and that electronic warfare actually puts you a little bit higher on the aggro table from the sleepers. So that's actually something that can be very useful if we plan to bring the newer guys into the wormhole, but they only have something like a battle cruiser with Tech 1 fittings. If this turns out to be true, it could be really handy to get them in here even with Tech 1 fittings, because we know that for the majority of the time they will actually be hitting either my brother or myself if I would put on something like a point, a target painter, or a web myself. So yeah, that's just a little tip. You know, electronic warfare can actually increase your aggro from sleeper drones, and if you're playing with other people, if you're playing with weaker and newer players, that could actually be something that's very helpful, just to help them get through those wormhole sites. Outside of the wormhole, things have been going, well, good and not so good. So the bad news is that Arvales managed to lose another ship. He actually lost his Myrmidon in a Serpentis outpost due to pilot flying error. So from what I've heard, he flew his Myrmidon into the station in the second room, and he just couldn't get it out anymore, and it was he lost it that way. Now if you're wondering how the hell is that possible, I hope he's actually not listening to the video, but Arvales playing EVE Online is a bit like your dad playing EVE Online, so I think that explains a lot. On the other hand, for one of our new players, has been doing very well for himself. He's been playing less than a week, and he has already earned a Vexor fully fitted for himself, something like 18 million ISK, and he's been doing that with high-sec exploration, so in an Imicus doing data sites, relic sites, and some of the easy combat sites, and he's been doing quite well for himself, I think, earning 20 million, close to 20 million on a character that's been playing for 1 week is actually a pretty damn good achievement, and so he's been playing quite a lot, and he's doing quite well. So we do have a lot of hope for him in the future. He's Katsuko, the newest member of our corporation. But yeah, other than that, it's been going decently well. As you can see, we've just been doing the combat sites and keeping an eye on the wormhole. Nothing too special to report, except there is one piece of worrying news, is that there were 2 ship kills in the wormhole. We were not present on these kills, and I can't find them on Eve Kills, so I have no more information on what happened. And of course, when there is something like 3 other entrances, it's very much possible that someone got caught inside our wormhole on one of those entrances on a scout ship or something like that. But the fact that 2 of those ship kills did happen in the same week that we've been here is a little bit worrying. But I think, considering how many incoming wormholes we've had at the time, it's actually not something we should worry too much about. But for now, we're just keeping a close eye on the wormhole, seeing what the economics of that represent when we do these combat sites, and we'll take it from there. But as I said, it's been quite a lot of fun, and it's been going quite well. So yeah, that's the site done as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.